This is a 1978 Dodge Xplorer camper van. This was my grandpa's van. He bought new. It's actually a Dodge van B300, 5.9 liter 360 V8 with a 3-speed automatic transmission. The van was manufactured in December of 1977, and then the Xplorer RV company bought the van from Dodge and converted it into a camper and sold it to my grandpa in '78. Anyway, let's just do a walk around. You can see how cool it is. It is basically the same exact size as a 15-passenger van, only the top is fiberglass, all one piece, all the way spanning the top down the back, where there's no leaks, and it's just barely taller than a regular van. You can still garage it pretty easily. I believe it's about 19 feet long. I've got we put new tires on it, new wheels, new exhaust. That's a stainless steel tip there. You can see there's very little rust. There's no body damage, just a couple little specks. The van's very straight, drives straight. Let me get a better picture of the tire for you. So you can see the tread. There's these tires are now a few years old, but we bought them new when we were fixing up the van. I inherited this when my grandfather died. Like I said, this was his baby, and he took this on trips all over, drove it to Florida and back a couple times, just loved it. But as he grew older, he died at 97, the van sat for a while. So I came in and fixed it up with my dad, replaced a bunch of things, flushed the fuel tank, the fuel line and everything, and cleaned out the carburetor, put in some fuel filters, replaced the belts and hoses, all the fluids. The radiator pretty much crumbled, replaced the radiator with a heavy-duty radiator, and now it's roadworthy. It's been running mechanically just great. The only thing that's left on it is just a few cosmetic things. Please disregard the barking dog. That's pretty much what I hear all day long living here. The actual body's in great shape considering the age, and just you know, some signs of wearage given the fact that it's 34 years old or so. The little blue stripe could probably be repainted. The propane, there's two propane tanks that fit inside this doorway here, and this is a pop-out rear window. The bumper has bumped into a couple things. My neighbor actually backed into me here, and his bumper hit right there, and then his bumper snagged and grabbed my bumper and yanked it out a little bit. It's still pretty structurally solid. I just haven't fixed it yet. This is one of the highlighting features of the van. This is a bullet hole, which I call a speed hole. Makes it go faster. Well, not really. But my uncle shot the van accidentally with a pistol, and there is the evidence of that doing. This is pretty cool here. This is an under cab storage area. I'll open that up in just a second. So, in pretty good shape overall, as you can see. That's a new windshield wiper system. I've got new tubes, a new motor. Works great. Front grill's in actually really good shape considering the age, and you've got pretty decent ground clearance. Like I said, it rides really smooth. It does ride a little loud, needs some weather stripping, which I have included with the van. I just haven't installed it. Here's the front seat area. You've got your little drink holder and your gauges, and lovely 70s shag carpet. This is your passenger seat, of course. You've got overhead storage all the way around, pretty much the whole van. This is the sink area. This is the dinette area. It's not assembled. I've got the pieces in the back. This is the trouble spot of the van. This window is leaked and needs to be resealed, and some cosmetic damage here needs to be fixed. Let's go around to the other door. I also have new fabric for the doors as well that match the new reupholstered seats. We got about $1,000 worth of parts interior parts for the van that come with it. Here's the front passenger. Lap belts, at least you have seat belts. Different safety regulations back in the 70s. Now we're here on the side door. This opens up all the way. The other door is fixed shut. What I really like about this van is that it doesn't pop up. It has a cutaway in the bottom, so you can actually stand upright in the van. I'm 6 feet tall, which is about as tall as this van is. And so you can walk around this little cutout here all the way down to the back of the van. You can see that. Have to excuse the odds and ends here. This is a new mattress I had custom made for the van. Haven't installed it, just left it in the plastic. One thing I really like about this setup is that your sink is right here, right by the door, so you can camp and leave this open and get in and wash your hands over here and then cook over here. You got your refrigerator down below, 2-burner stove up top, more storage, ventilating fan. Above the sink you've got cabinet, included are extra oil filters, safety belts, fuel filters, and some touch-up paint for the dash area. When you take the doghouse off, it's pretty hard not to scratch around there, so I have some extra paint to touch up on that. Here's the kitchenette. Like I said, this area is what needs some work. This window needs to be resealed. Storage above the window. That's the table below the box there. You've got your hot water heater over here, and some electrical componentry and plumbing over there. These shelves pull out there and there. There's quite a bit of storage all over this van. I have a repair manual that Grandpa had with it. This is the original Xplorer company user manual, and this is just a tube of the silicone rubber caulk that I've used to keep the top leak free. And then inside here are all the maintenance records from the history of the van, including the things that my dad and I have done the past few years fixing it up. In these two boxes are door hinges and weather stripping, all Mopar that go with the doors. This driver's side door over the years has sagged a tiny bit. It's starting to rub a little bit, so rather than wear out the door frame, I was going to swap out the hinges, but haven't gotten to that yet either. Moving on back, you've got a closet here, which is actually pretty good size. I don't know if you can see in here, but no, you can't. But it's a good size closet. The heater is down here below. It's in pretty good shape. So I'm just going to slide this mattress forward so we can go further on back. Sorry about the camera movement. Move on to the bathroom. This is a nice full bath. It's actually pretty small, but you know, it's made to be in a little camper van. You have a shower, so when you sit on the toilet you can shower yourself down. Bathroom's actually in pretty good shape. And the very back of the van is the bed, and right now I have the new upholstered seats there with some extra material to reupholster the doors, just with some extra carpeting scraps to redo this back area.